Is it recording? I need to be super natural because I'm on YouTube now. Okay, guys, how do I start my video? I don't know how to start a YouTube video. It's Ramadan, and guess what I'm doing? I'm doing a home workout. This is a dumbbell only home workout using the Primal Strength folding bench and adjustable dumbbells. I'm really excited about this. Guys, I have to be honest with you, I'm a gym rat. You know how I love the gym, you know how I love my cables, you know how I love my barbell. But guess what? My journey started with me and a pair of 2 kilo dumbbells in my bedroom. And you can actually get really strong with just dumbbells. And let's face it, it's Ramadan, you don't want to hit the gym. Everyone keeps asking me when's the best time to hit the gym. Never. After Eid. Hit the gym after Eid. We're too tired, we're too sleep deprived, we're too hungry, we're too hangry. Anyway, apparently we're doing a workout. So it's a full body workout. All you need is the dumbbells. I've got the Primal adjustable dumbbells here, which are so cool. I just like playing with them. So the first exercise that we're gonna start with is Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. So you're gonna grab a pair of dumbbells, keeping it fairly light, and with my RDLs, I like to have my feet shoulder width apart like this. And if you want it to target your glutes more, you can point your toes out a little bit. And we're gonna hinge back. And we're gonna do 12 reps. It's very tempting to just throw yourself down, but try to keep it slow and controlled, keeping the dumbbells close to your body and really feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. You can use straps for this. And rest. I get so many questions about should you carry on training when you're fasting? And honestly, you know, I just want to say this one thing. As an influencer, and I really don't like that term, I get asked a lot of questions like, should you, should I, do you? And I'm not an authority. Just because I make content, just because I have followers, just because I get views. I'm really in no position to dictate to anyone whether or not you should or shouldn't do something. The answer is so subjective. It depends on your priorities. It depends on what you're able to do. It depends on how you feel. It depends on your health, how hard you find fasting. Is the world going to end if you don't train for a month? Probably not. Having said that, keeping up momentum with training is so important for a lot of people because you've worked 11 months to build those gains and then you don't want to be back to square one when Ramadan's over, which is why training with dumbbells and just keeping the flow going is so important for a lot of people. Does that mean you should train during Ramadan? Absolutely not. Train as and when. Last year I was prepping for a national powerlifting competition during Ramadan and that was very, very stressful. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, next set, we're gonna do 12 reps again. Let's go. I like to keep my chin kind of tucked in. It just keeps my spine neutral. I saw a video the other day of someone doing this with their head lifted and it did not look good. And rest. Let's talk about some more Ramadan related questions that I get. Another massive one, what should I be eating during Ramadan? This is another thing, like who am I to be telling you what to eat, right? Having said that, with Ramadan, what works so well for me and a lot of people is consistency. If you have oats all year round, there's no Ramadan recipe for breakfast that you need to be changing up. If you already have a good, nutritious, fulfilling breakfast, keep doing it. And if you're having a rubbish breakfast all year round, then maybe you need to prioritize fixing that rather than having this special menu once in the year. Same with iftar, like I literally just eat my regular food that I would eat anyway at different times. If you want to change your Ramadan diet, do it because it's things you enjoy. So I probably eat nicer food during Ramadan because we have more time to prepare food and we're hungrier. But in terms of fueling your training and being healthy and fueling your body, you literally need to have a good diet all year round and just keep up with it when you're fasting. That's enough chit chat. The next exercise is gonna be goblet squats. I haven't done these for a while. So let's see, guys. I've got to be honest with you, you know I'm a barbell girly and you know how much I love my back squats. But I do prescribe a lot of these for clients because a lot of women are not ready to jump straight into a back squat. And the perfect alternative is a goblet squat. And it just helps you build that leg strength and learn the pattern, develop the pattern for a squat. Anyway, I could talk to you forever, but I'm gonna do 12 reps. And make sure you're coming up with your legs, not your back, which is a very common thing I see happening, especially as you start to fatigue yourself during the set. Remember, this is not a back squat. You don't need to hold your breath in, just breathe. Another very contentious topic about Ramadan is when is the best time to train. And again, if I were to say to you, you need to train at 7 a.m, would that make any sense to you? Probably not, because it's also very subjective. As an influencer, I get a lot of these questions. What should I eat? When should I train? And the way I deal with this in terms of like my clients, my female clients that I coach, is I get them to find the answer to their own questions, looking at their own lifestyles, their own needs, their own preferences, their own strengths and weaknesses. I like to train in the morning, but I know that is so difficult for so many people and not an option. So rather than looking for specific answers to questions, I think being self-aware and being able to evaluate your own patterns is just so much more empowering. Next set, and let's do 12 reps again. I'm gonna make sure we're hitting depth. We're done with the legs. No, we're not done with the legs. You thought you were done with the legs. We're not done with the legs. We've got reverse lunges. So let's adjust these. I would recommend you actually just do some bodyweight ones. So you just like learn the pattern before you actually do it with the weights. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the bad leg. A lot of people have imbalances with their legs, and that's perfectly normal. What I recommend you do is start with the bad side. And that is that. So guys, a lot of you want to do home workouts, and I totally understand why. If you had to buy one piece of equipment, and I get asked this a lot, what is the one equipment you would buy if you were doing home workouts? I would 100% say adjustable dumbbells. It's literally one pair of dumbbells that can be adjusted up to any weight, rather than just having one dumbbell for everything, because obviously your lower body can lift so much more than your upper body, right? If you've got adjustable dumbbells, you can get in a whole body workout. So guys, I've just done my second set of lunges. We're doing 2 sets of lunges. So far, we've done RDLs, we've done goblet squats, and we've done lunges, and now all the leg stuff's out of the way and I can actually enjoy myself. I'm gonna do some chest flies. You know how, guys, I am so obsessed with like training chest because of my bench press, isn't it? So ladies, we're not going to neglect our chest. So with the chest flies, we're gonna start with the dumbbells right above our heads and our arms straight at the top. We don't want bent elbows, we want straight arms. And make sure you really feel that stretch at the bottom. We want to push our elbows out slightly. If you push your elbows out, you actually notice such a difference. A slight bend in the elbows at the bottom. I bet you've never done chest flies before. So with dumbbells, when you've got a pair of dumbbells, dumbbell chest press, whether it's flat or incline, and chest flies are pretty much my favorite chest exercises to do. Now, I get asked a lot of the time, like, why do women need to train chest? And it's all about balance. If you're training your lower body constantly and you have a strong lower body, that's amazing. And then a lot of women like to train back too. Then having a really strong back and a neglected chest will just cause imbalances. To be honest, the real reason I train chest so much is because bench pressing is important to me. Even if it wasn't, I would still train chest. But above everything, it feels good. It's fun. Okay, so we're doing 2 sets of everything. So we've got 1 more set of these. I'm thinking about going heavier, but it's Ramadan and it's not time to hit PRs. It's time to just keep moving. Okay, let's go. You can also incline your bench slightly with this, but I just like to do it on a flat bench. And we're done with chest. Okay, next we are gonna do a dumbbell row. So I'm gonna increase the weight for this. I love the fact that you can just tailor these so quickly to whatever weight you need. Okay, we're gonna be doing a row now. So we're gonna feet close-ish together and both at the same time. Keeping your body stable and your back in a fixed position. Slight pause at the top. Control the weight on the way down. And relax. I've been deprioritizing my back lately and it shows. I'm gonna have some rest. Let's talk about my least favorite topic, motivation. How do I motivate myself? And I want to talk about this. And you're not going to like what I'm going to say. You know how they say, motivation is not important, discipline, blah, blah, blah. I disagree with that. As human beings, we're not robots. We need motivation. We need something to inspire us, a goal, something in our mind that makes us want to do the thing. Anyone who says they don't need motivation is showing off. We all need motivation, we all need something. But this is the thing. If every single day you cannot hit the gym without an external source of motivation, I don't want to say the gym is not for you. It might be your program. It might be, most likely it's your program, okay? If your program is not giving you the results you want, if you're not enjoying it, the program in itself should be the source of motivation. You should love doing it. I love what I'm doing. I love my training. I love the results I get. I love the whole process, so I'm not waking up and scrolling on my phone looking for someone to motivate me because I love what I do. So motivation is important, and I think motivation is underrated. They're lying to you when they say you don't need motivation. Ask anyone who's achieved anything and they will tell you they were motivated by something. When I compete, I'm motivated because I want to win. I also want to improve myself. I also want to hit bigger PRs. So all these things are motivating me. I'm not hitting the gym like a robot without anything to gain. But here's the thing. If you love what you're doing, you will not be constantly seeking external sources of motivation. The process will make sense to you. That's my women love their training, because it's tailored to them. It's meaningful. It gives them purpose. They're able to do it. So if you are in a point in your life where you are Googling for motivation, there is something wrong with the process that you're engaging with, and that needs amending. When you find something that you really click with, you'll not be constantly looking for sources of motivation, but motivation is definitely a thing. Anyway, let's do some more rows. Just gonna keep the weight the same here. Let's go. I actually don't want to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. And that's the rows done. Last but not least, tricep extensions. And ladies, I want to talk to you about why you want to do triceps and not skip them. I know you guys want to do push-ups, because when I make content about push-ups, millions of you watch it, save it, like it. And yes, push-up progressions are amazing, but are you training your triceps? If you want to be good at push-ups, like most women, the primary mover is going to be your chest and also your triceps. That's why training triceps is so important. You can do all the progressions you want, and I say this as someone who produces progression content, but if you ain't training those triceps, you're not going to be able to do a push-up. Okay, so we're going to stay sat down for this because I'm tired, and then we're going to start with the tricep. We're going to start with the dumbbell behind our back, elbows in and lift. And the main focus with tricep extensions is keeping your elbows locked in place. Let's try and do 15 of these. If you're feeling lost with your training, I would advise you to get help. There are so many people who are very passionate about fitness, and a lot of the information is free. So get the help from, it might be a friend. It might be, I had a client the other day who was doing her conventional deadlift, and she sends me her videos, her technique videos. The first video, she had her feet wider apart. And I was like, that was a great deadlift, but you'd need to put your feet closer together. The second video, she had her feet closer together. I was like, that was amazing. And she said, yeah, I was watching the person next to me in the gym. She was deadlifting 120 kilos and I saw her feet positioning. And I was like, that's what we need to do. We need to watch people in the gym. Not everyone, because sometimes people aren't doing the wrong thing, but you'll develop through trial and error. So get help, watch people, ask people. The amount of times I've been in the gym and I've literally said, as a newbie myself, like, how do I use this? And you'll be surprised by how helpful. People love chatting, they love talking, they love helping. So get help. It could be a friend, it could be a coach, it could be a random PT walking around the gym. If you feel lost, it's completely understandable, but it is never too late to actually start your fitness journey. One more set of these and then we're done. I'm a bit dyspraxic. I look at the dumbbell and I'm like, where am I holding this thing? I have to talk myself through the process, even though I've been doing this exercise for years. And we are done. I hope this video benefited you, and just bear in mind, yes, you don't have to train in Ramadan, but if you do, you'll definitely experience and benefit from the results of training this month if you can. And I'll see you in the next video.